Hey, kid.
Cord, what's up?
Oh, not much. Hitting the books, huh?
Yeah, afraid so. This week's finals hell.
Hey, it's nice to have something to concentrate on.
Are you missing CJ and Sarah?
What are you talking about? I've been missing them ever since they walked out the door to head for St. Bart's. Yeah, actually, as crazy as it sounds, I think I'm kind of missing their mama, too, you know, having someone to talk to. You know, in spite of all the things she's done. So, listen, how's Duke? When's he coming home?
Well, I wish I knew. Leanne says Duke's loving Texas, so I said, you know, stay as long as you need to, but, you know, what I'm really thinking is I hope Duke's not having that great a time, you know?
I hear that.
You know? Hello. Tina, speak of the devil. How's the Caribbean?
Hey, let me have it. Yeah, come on. Hey, Tina, listen, it's Cord. I gotta talk. Tina?
Hey, easy. Take it easy.
Why should I take it easy, Clint? Don't you want me to rant and rave so you can call together another emergency session of the family for the Let's Save Cord campaign? Forget it, I'm out of here.
Wait a minute. You're not going anywhere until you've heard what I got to say. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Look right down my doorstep, like the little Natch girl, except with a nice overnight bag in her hand.
Hi. That was a pretty song you were playing. What's it called?
Marty's song. Guess you wrote the music.
Marty? Wow.
Yeah, guess who's run away from home?
I wasn't running away. I was just wondering if I could stay with you for a while.
Do your parents know that you're here?
Not exactly.
Then I think we need to talk about this, Jess.
I don't want to go back there. Please don't make me. Please.
Mr. Dupree, how long has my family been doing business with your bank? All I'm asking you to do is extend the due date on the mortgage loan. You're talking about a farm that has been in the Moody family for 10 generations, Mr. Dupree. Well, I'm sorry that you feel like that. Goodbye, sir.
Good luck.
They won't be $80,000 right now, and if we can't get it up, we can kiss the farm goodbye.
Where are you going to raise that kind of money?
No, I am not drilling for oil at Serenity Springs.
Luna, the oil's right there bubbling out of the ground. I mean, all the capital you need to save the family farm right at your feet.
And then what? We got to kiss our dream goodbye. We got to kiss our house goodbye. No, I am not. There's got to be another way.
Get your drink, Mr. Yost?
No, thanks, Mr. Buchanan.
Fine. Let's get right down to it.
Get down to what? You said on the phone you were interested in the oil that's been discovered on the land at Serenity Springs.
Interested is an understatement. I heard you told Max Holden that field's a gold mine.
Well, according to the geological maps I've looked at, yeah, it might be. Of course, I'd have to do soil and depth analyses before I could even recommend that anyone do a test drill.
But you think Max Holden could have a real gusher?
That's one way of putting it.
Then I had better get down to business pronto. The first thing to do is get to the source.
Couldn't find the marshmallows.
I don't even know if I wanted this. I think I was just stalling for some time.
Hey, Jess. Nobody's putting any pressure on you. You can stay here as long as you want. But I think we ought to call your mom. You want to tell me what's going on? You feel like talking about it? I mean, I know it's been pretty rough at home.
Yeah, well, they got worse. I mean, this morning they had this stupid meeting. to divvy up all their things. It's gonna be like all of a sudden my dad's stuff is all gone, like he died or something. And they started fighting about major deals, like who's gonna own the banner. And then after a while, they started fighting about stupid stuff, like a dumb old rug. It's a rug, who cares? And me and Joey were kind of eavesdropping in the hall, and he got really upset. And it made me feel so alone.
So you came here, right?
I mean, Joey's right. My mom and dad just belong together. That's all there is to it. I thought they loved each other for better, for worse, but this lone carpenter guy came along and all the rules changed.
Sometimes people can't help feeling what they feel.
I know, and I know my mom really loves General Carpenter, but I don't. Sometimes I get this really terrible thought that I wish he was dead. Well, maybe not dead, but gone away forever. So my mom and dad could get back together. Except I don't ever think that's gonna happen.
Oh, Jess.
Why did everything have to fall apart like this?
I wish I had the answer to that, but sometimes there just isn't one, you know?
All right, I know that the whole family is worried about me.
Well, shouldn't we be? Or don't you remember what you said the last time you blew up at all of us? You said you didn't feel like part of the family anymore, Cord, remember?
I just feel a little far away sometimes, that's all. You know, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I know what the problem is. It's me, okay? It is my problem.
You're flipping out, boy. You're losing it. Do you know that when you thought you had lost that little locket thing from Jabba, you screamed at Jessica, you screamed at Joey, you screamed at me?
Come on, I said I was sorry, all right?
Forget sorry. I didn't say anything about being sorry. I'm just saying you got a problem, and it's a serious problem.
Yeah, I know I got a problem. Her name is Tina Lord Roberts.
No. Maybe and maybe not. Look, you and Tina have yelled and screamed and fought like cats and dogs ever since you met each other. That's not the reason that you have been all uptight since you got back from Jabba. At least it's not the only reason, Cord. There's something else going on.
Like what?
I don't know. But I've been doing some reading up on soldiers and people who've gone through the same kind of ordeal that you had to go through when you were in Jabba. And some of these people, you know, hostages and prisoners of war, they had trouble getting back to normal living. And all because of this post-traumatic stress syndrome. But, Cord, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And it's treatable.
No.
It's treatable.
No way, Clint, all right? I'm not sick. I don't need a doctor, and I certainly don't need a head doctor.
You've got to do something. If not for yourself, then do it for me. Damn it, Cord, you're my son. Now, I thought I lost you once when I thought you were dead. I can't go through that again. I just can't, not now. Now, whatever it is you're struggling with, you got to let me help you with it, Cord. Will you do that? You can't keep on doing this. Do you hear me? You can't go on like this.
Oh, great. Now you're not speaking to me. Luna, I am not the one looking to foreclose on the family farm. I'm the one saying that you have the power to keep them from taking land that has belonged to your family for how many generations?
What, by destroying the Serenity and Serenity Springs? By putting up oil derricks where there's nature trails, natural springs, and just a little patch of clean air?
What is the alternative? You have got some developer down in North Carolina just aching to get his hands on a dairy farm to turn it into acres of prefab condos. Moo Cow Meadows, how's that sound, huh? Is that helping nature out in any way? And in the meantime, all 5 of your brothers are going to get thrown out of the family home. No money, no job, big debts.
Oh, give me a cotton-picking break. You don't give a hoot and holler about the Moody brothers.
Oh.
You wanted to drill for oil long before Tyrone and Charlemagne and Bascombe showed their faces on our doorsteps.
This gives us all the more reason.
No, Max Holden, you're holding up a bloody shirt to hide your main agenda.
Oh, which is?
Whatever you think being a millionaire is going to do for you.
Then what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, don't you tell me. You don't want to be rich.
I want to make a name for myself. I want to leave my mark in this world. So do you. I mean, that's what this place is. It's enough for you, but it's not enough for me. I need more, Luna. And just because what I want coincides with what your brothers need, I mean, does that make it wrong?
Well, my brothers' need is a way to keep what they've got. And there's got to be a way that they can do that, and we can keep what we have, Max. Serenity. That's what we named it, Serenity Springs. Now, excuse me. And the next time our paths cross, please don't let me hear the word O-I-L ooze out of your lips. Hey.
Well, hey, darling.
Hey, sis.
It's Luna, damn it, Luna.
Charlie, did our sister look sort of unhappy like just now?
I think she did, Bath.
Ty?
I'd say so.
Mr. Holden, I think it's about time we had a little chat about you and our sister.
Morning. I've got something.
All this land is part of that spa, Serenity Springs?
Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I feel so peaceful here.
Like you were a little closer to God?
Yes. My God, it's just around that bend in the trail.
Oh, then do you figure this would be a good place to hold our meeting?
Oh, it'd be perfect. But I don't know if the owners would agree with us. Look at those first renters who changed their mind about it. Like they thought that we were going to handle snakes or speak in tongues.
Well, maybe they were afraid that you'd tell the truth about their phony lives.
We were all afraid of that, Rebecca.
Well, we're in a bind. I mean, we've already put up the poster saying that the meeting was going to be at that place we were promised, right at the edge of town. How will people know that we've had to move someplace else?
Well, maybe we should try to find someplace else. And then we'll just let the curious and the faithful find out where we are. It'll all work out.
You're amazing, Angela. I mean, nothing ever shakes your faith.
That is not true. You just never see me rattled. Yet. You wouldn't even know me. But when I do get rattled, there are one or two things that I can always hold on to. And one of them is you. Oh, you have been so loyal, coming with me all the way from Texas.
Oh, are you kidding? I'd follow you anywhere.
You know what else steadies me? Beauty in a quiet place like this. Oh, how could anyone not have faith in a God that can create a perfect miracle like this little piece of earth?
Now, this is all a property, and you think there's an untapped reserve right over here?
All the configurations are right. On paper, at least. Which doesn't prove anything, as you know.
That's why I want you to do a surface analysis right now.
Whoa. Now, Mr. Buchanan, I think maybe I'm a little confused. See, I thought Max Holden and Luna Moody owned this land. Are you a silent partner of theirs?
Are you kidding? Silence is not Ace of Buchanan's style.
You're not asking me to do work on land you don't own, are you?
You have a problem with that?
Well, the word trespassing does come to mind.
Oh, great. I get a consultant who's got a conscience.
It's a legal question, Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah, well, it won't be. Soon you'll be able to tramp all over Serenity Springs, because I am going to own every square inch of that oil-soaked land.
This pencil-neck geek, he goes, no, I never make mistakes in grading. Clearly, you haven't learned how to think mathematically, Mr. Manning, and since that's the whole point of the course, I'm afraid your F is going to have to stay an F. I'm like, gee, thanks. Now, Coach is going to be real happy about this. I'm off the football team because of this,
Can't you go to summer school?
No. No way. No, I got to get a full-time job now. Because my parents said they're going to cut off my allowance if I screw up again. And this F is very definitely a screw-up. And this is all Marty Saybrook's fault. She was really messing with my mind. That night she was helping me. She fed me a whole bunch of bogus formulas because she knew when I roused back up all this information for this test, it was going to make me look like a world-class bozo.
Wait a minute, Todd. She was bummed that you failed the final. She felt bad for you.
It's another one of her mind games. With nothing this chick does makes sense. Well, she'll come on to you, like, all the time, and then if you make the mistake of getting into it, she's like, hey, come on, what's going on? You're harassing me.
I don't know, Todd. I mean, yeah, she used to be like that. She came on to me once or twice. Maybe I was just kidding myself about that. But anyway, she sort of seems to be different now. Like, she's trying to turn her life around.
You buy all this bull? Can't you tell it's an act? I could tell I ain't buying any of it.
Well, come on, buddy. Cool your jets.
Wait a minute. Whose side are you on?
Hey, come on. Who do you think? You're my main man, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Todd. Bye, Todd. What's with him? He just saw his grades. He's in shock.
You know, things aren't always gonna be so bad. I mean, all the yelling and screaming at home.
I guess. But you know, the funny thing is, I'm more afraid when it's gonna stop. Because that'll mean it's over. They'll never get back together again.
Your parents and your brothers are always gonna love you. That is one thing that's never gonna change.
Then why do I feel so alone?
Because you're scared. And that's one of the loneliest feelings in the world, but the best way to deal with it is to meet that scary feeling head on.
Can't I just run away?
Jess, you can stay here as long as you want. But I'd really like it if you'd let me call your folks and just tell them you're okay. Okay?
You're still wearing that friendship bracelet I gave you?
Of course. Think I'm gonna take it off? No way. You know why? Because every time I look at this bracelet, it makes me feel like you and I are family. And families are real important.
I know.
I know you do. And that's why I'm letting you make the decision, Jess. Don't you want to call your parents and tell them you're here and then maybe go home?
People think I never put on weight. Wrong. I couldn't even fit into these jeans 3 weeks ago. But dig this, I lost 8 pounds, drinking totally fabulous, ready-to-drink shakes on the Ultra Slim Fast plan. Luscious, strawberry, creamy.
Don't you think I want to get on with my life? Don't you think I want to get past this? Clint, I hate being like this, you know? I hate being on edge all the time.
Then do something. Why can't you do something? Just take a step, Cord. Just take one little step.
Clint, have you ever had one of those dreams where you're afraid and you're trying to run away and you're just trying to get away, but you can't because it's like you're made out of lead and you can't move, you can't budge, you're stuck in the mud? Clint, that is how I feel all of the time these days. I can't move. I am stuck. And I'm not going to be unstuck until Tina gets back and we can straighten some things out.
No. Cord, you need help now.
I told you, no shrinks.
All right, forget the doctors. Forget the doctors. Do what I do. Look, when things start bugging me, I just bury myself in my work. Clean up to my eyebrows. Try that.
Clint, I appreciate it, but I can't go back to the banner. That's the same thing. Don't you see? It's going backwards. I can't do that. I got to get away from the past now.
Forget working for the banner, okay? Just look at the banner's help wanted ads. And don't be disappointed if something doesn't just jump out at you. But you got to try. Will you try?
Yeah, I'll try. Try.
the Landview National Bank? Well, good afternoon. May I speak to Mr. Kensington, please? Oh, no, I don't mind holding. Okay. Goddess, I know all your creations are good, but why'd you have to put oil smack dab in the middle of my land when I don't want it here? Hi, Mr. Kensington? Hello. You don't know me, but my name is Luna Moody. That's right, Luna from the Love Line. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. Oh, I also, I'm a part owner of Serenity Springs Health Spa. You might have heard of that. Well, I'm glad you asked. You know, being a part of the Landview business community now, I've been juggling my portfolio, and I'm interested in a little piece of land down in North Carolina and improving it, and I was wondering if I could come and talk to you about a home equity loan. Terrific. Well, when can I come in? Great. I'm on my way. Thank you. Bye.
Don't hurt our sister.
No one hurts our sister.
Hold it. Guys, come on. Let's just take it easy here for a minute, huh?
Are you hearing us?
You know what the Bible says? Oftentimes the wicked man flees where no one's pursuing.
Oh, you're not pursuing me. Whoa, that's a great relief, and I'll be on my way.
Just so long as you get the picture here. You see, my brothers and I, we fret about our sister's happiness.
We love Darlene. Luna. He calls her Luna.
That's great. Listen, I love her too.
Good, good. That's why we're talking. Instead of pounding you into the ground. Now, we know Darlene's crazy about you too, which is okay with us. We just want to know when you plan on making an honest woman of her.
Well, if you're asking me, she's already an honest woman. Probably the most honest woman I have ever met. But if what you really mean is when are we getting married? Well, I think that is up to me and Luna to figure out. On our own.
Do you love Luna? Charlie, don't pop a suspender button. Come on, can't you see the guy is crazy in love about her?
Listen to him. He's telling you the truth. I would never, ever do anything to hurt your sister.
Then why did she look so down in the mouth when we saw her a while ago?
Yeah. Why?
Haven't you ever heard of such a thing as a lover's spat, Charlemagne?
Don't call me that. Only Luna calls me that.
Fine. Charlie. I'm going to say this one more time. Listen closely. I love Luna.
Come on, guys. Let's go get something to eat. Come on.
Please.
Sorry.
Max Holden, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Oh. You in the bottle again, old man?
Max, I am as sober as a hanging judge and a whole lot happier.
And just why is that?
Because today, Max, I am going to buy Serenity Springs from you.
I can handle this Fisher-Price radio control racer, even though I'm only 3. But someday, I'll be bigger. Then I'll crank this baby into high gear and let her rip.
The 2-speed radio control racer from Fisher-Price.
Across America, people are witnessing a better approach to car care.
Don't worry, you have the Bridgestone Road Handler warranty package.
Thanks a lot.
It's an approach that gives you total satisfaction and total confidence. At Sears Tire and Auto Center, we've brought in the best selection of name brand tires. And our price matching policy means we won't be undersold. We offer the protection of free emergency jump starts with the Die-Hard battery, road hazard coverage, and a coast-to-coast warranty on all brake work.
Take it from your dad, Archie. Always bring your car here.
Sears Tire and Auto Center. Driven to satisfy.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment. Tonight, what can you teach?
Oh. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be laughing.
No. Go right ahead. You say it's good for the soul, Max.
No. This is... No, I really shouldn't be. This is just too sad. You're losing it, Asa. You think I would sell you Serenity Springs, knowing there is oil on this land? To you? To you of all people? You're the man who stole the oil out from under my father's land. You killed my father, Asa. Do you remember that? You broke his heart. Do you think I would let you do that to me by letting you steal my property?
There's no need for me to steal it, Max. I'm gonna buy it. For whatever you say the value is, cash on the barrelhead.
There's some joke going on here, but I'm sorry, I just don't get the punchline.
There's no joke, my friend. But a couple of cold hard facts. One, you know as much about oil as little Al does. Two, I've been in the oil business all my life. That's all I know. It's in my blood. Now, this reservoir is as rich as I think it is. There's no way you can even come close to tapping its full potential. But I can, Max. Turn me loose. I haven't dreamed of a chance of bringing in a well since I don't know when. You're a young man. Take my cash. Build your own dream.
If you knew anything about dreams, you'd know they don't have a price, not if it's a dream that matters. This is my land. I wouldn't sell you a single grain of dirt if I had a rotten hell for eternity. So why don't you just get off my property and stay off of it?
Jessica,
Oh, hi, Kevin.
why aren't you in school? Were you sick?
You promise you won't tell anybody?
Of course.
I just didn't feel like going today.
Mom and Dad get in a fight or something?
Yeah, at their meeting. It was really ugly, so I went for a walk and I ended up at Marty's house.
You feel better now, though?
Yeah,
Good.
thanks again.
Okay.
She was running away?
She changed her mind.
With a little nudge from you?
Yeah, well, I can kind of guess what she's going through. I mean, I like her. It's not a problem, Kevin. I just wish that there was more I could do for her.
Well, she needs a friend right now, and sounds like you've been a good one to her.
I'm trying, I guess.
Well, from what I can tell, you've been trying all sorts of things.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my life together, you know. At very long last. I'm even doing okay in school, which is amazing. Nice, but weird.
Right.
How are you doing this, or how'd you do this semester?
Well, I have one more final left, but it's an easy one.
Yeah.
But I lucked out. I aced all the rest of them. You?
Even got a couple of A's.
Oh.
Worked my butt off to get them.
Sure. You hear about Todd? And after all his cramming and your last-minute tutoring.
Yeah. So much for my gift as a teacher. I mean, I stayed with that guy all night.
And he's still bummed out. I heard he got cut from the football team for the fall.
Yeah, poor guy. Oh, I bet he's not a happy camper right now.
Where's that slut? I think you got the wrong house. Not unless Marty Saber's moved, I don't. Where is she? Well, you want to know, huh? Why don't you tell me? You're the house boy.
Get out, frat boy, before I throw you out.
Not until I talk to Marty.
She's not here.
Well, then I'll wait.
Sounds like you got a bone to pick with
Oh,
her.
yeah, I got a little one. She deliberately fixed it so that I'd flunk my final exam. Now I'm off the football team for the next year. I'd say that's a bone.
Yeah, well, don't blame this on Marty. If you failed your final exam, it's because you're an idiot. Now leave.
Wait, what is this? Is this some... You and Marty? You know what your girlfriend did? Yeah. She came to my room for an all-nighter, only not the studying kind. She brought a bottle of bourbon, half dozen CDs, and we partied hardy all night long. Hey, anybody ever tell you got this really bad habit of grabbing people?
You think I'm going to believe that garbage?
Look, whatever floats your boat. Oh, I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. But you do want to hear the rest, don't you?
Think you're pregnant? First Response has invented their easiest, most accurate pregnancy test. No cup. Just hold the tester in your urine stream. White, you're not pregnant. Pink, you are. First Response.
Man, I thought this recession was supposed to be over. Where the hell are all the jobs? Wait a minute. Yeah, may I speak to Nora Gannon, please? Hi, Miss Gannon. Hi, it's Cord Roberts. How you doing? Listen, I saw this ad you got in the want ads here. It says you're looking for an investigator with photographic experience? Yeah. Yeah, and is this the same position you were telling me about a couple of weeks ago? No kidding, you still haven't filled it yet. Well, actually, I don't know if I am qualified. I know I'm a great photographer. Well, listen, I'd love to come in and talk to you about it. Yeah, tomorrow would be fine. When and where? Great. Thank you. No, I'll be there, definitely. Thank you very much. See you then. Thanks. Well, that's it. That's a start anyway, isn't it? Let's see what else we got here. Forgiveness is the answer. I don't know. Is it, Miss Holliday?
So that's the story. This local realtor guaranteed us that we could have the use of this undeveloped field to put up our tent. And then when we showed up, he said that the land wasn't zoned for recreational uses, so now we have no place to hold our meetings.
Oh, and you want to set up shop here at Serenity Springs, huh?
Well, if you'd let us, on one of the clearings on your property. And I don't mean for free.
Oh, it's not a matter of money, though.
Do you have a problem with what I'm preaching?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. From what I heard you talking about in Texas, I thought you were wonderful. I don't want you to take this personally at all, because it's not meant like that. I mean, I even had to turn Max down. Do you remember Max? She met him in Texas. He wanted to start drilling for oil here, of all things.
Here on this beautiful land? Oil? I'll talk about trampling around. I mean, if you start to exploit this kind of undeveloped land for whatever reason, you're going to upset a very delicate balance.
Well, tell me about it. I mean, I understand that, but try telling Max Holden that he's going to upset the spirit in the land.
There are spirits here?
Well, of a certain kind, honey.
Are there? Daddy shouldn't make them mad. Tell him not to make them mad.
I didn't have to see it. I could have smelled it a half a mile away. Pure black gold, all right.
Mister, is there some reason you got your big old boot in my sister's oil?
Take it easy, boy. Take it easy. I just heard there was a miracle in this neck of the woods, and I wanted to look for myself, kind of restore my faith.
Wait a minute. Aren't you Asa Buchanan? That fat cat oil tycoon?
Well, I've been called a lot worse, boy, but yep, that's who I am.
I knew you looked familiar when I saw you at Wanda's. Weren't you in Personality magazine?
Well, yeah, I've been on the cover a couple of times.
You really think this puddle of muck is a miracle?
Figure of speech, boy. The miracle is I didn't find this earlier.
You don't think this is just a flash in the pan?
Nope. We are standing on a sizable pool. All it has to do is be developed properly. You think your sister's going to drill?
It goes against her beliefs and all. She thinks the land should be left alone. And as long as she owns it, I reckon she'll never let anyone drill on it.
That's too bad. What's your name, son?
Ty.
Ah, Ty, that is too bad.
You're telling me. Me and my brothers, we can use an oil well or two. Because our family farm down in North Carolina, it's going under. Matter of fact, Who's down at Landview Bank right now trying to float a loan to get us out. And if that doesn't work, she'll try something else. I mean, anything else except for sink a hole in the ground and start pumping out money.
Well, I tell you, I'm real sorry for your troubles, Ty.
Our mama used to say, God's got a plan. You don't need to know the details, because it'll all work out for the best.
Well, let's hope your good mama's right.
Don't slip in the oil.
I won't slip, you yahoo. Buchanan Bank, is it Buchanan? I like to talk to Bob Kensington. Oh, sure, I'll wait, you little sweetheart.
Just when I need someone to love me, just when I think the world's too cold, there you are, right there beside me.
Hey, Bob, how you doing? I need a favor. Not a big one, a kind of medium size. Did a character named Luna Moody stop by your place today? Yeah, that's her. Did, she ask for a loan? Do you mind if I inquire how much? That much? Bob, did you give her the green light? Good. Don't. That's my favor.
Al? Sugar Dumpling? Where are you?
I'm hiding from the spirit.
Well, will you come out here and hide with me? Come on over here a second, will you? You got called? All right. I want you to meet somebody. These are two of my new little friends. This is Angela Holliday, and this here's Rebecca Lewis. This is Al.
Hi. Hi. Okay, let's go hide now.
Well, now look, when I said about the spirits earlier, I wasn't talking about ghosts. I was talking about all the things that me and you love so much, you know, like the sun on your face, and, the smell of the earth, and the wind howling.
I don't like the wind. It's scary.
Well, you like it if you're inside and cozy, don't you? I thought you did. I think he's just a little nervous because we just moved out here in the woods, and I think he misses his old house.
I do. We weren't all alone.
Oh, but hey, you're not all alone out here. You have a wonderful daddy who loves you more than anything else in the whole wide world. And you have your friend Luna here, too. They would never let anything happen to you.
Well, what if I got lost in the woods over there at night with the spirits?
Well, here, let me show you a little trick of mine. Here, let's put this on. There you go.
What does it say?
It says, have faith. Now, you know what you do every time you're scared? You just touch this button, and you think about whoever loves you most. You know who that is? That's your daddy and Luna. And then that old fear will just up and go away. Poof, like magic. You want to try it?
Sure. Daddy and...
Well, feel any better?
A little. Daddy, this neat lady just gave me a go-away button.
Yeah. We've met. Miss Holliday?
Angela. I don't think that you've met my friend and assistant, Rebecca Lewis.
Hi. Listen, how'd it go at the bank? You get the loan?
Well, keep your fingers crossed. Miss Holliday here was just asking about renting a piece of our land for a revival.
You said no.
I'm afraid she did.
Yeah, well, Luna doesn't want anyone using the land for anything.
Well, after being here, I think that she's right. There is a kind of presence here. It's alive and very sacred. And you really shouldn't disturb it.
You're worried about Todd, aren't you?
Well, he's been getting in a lot of trouble the past few months, and I don't know why.
You can see the pressure build up in him, and then all of a sudden he's got to, you know, let his steam out, and that's scary enough in itself, but it just doesn't seem to be helping his problem. I mean, the steam keeps building, and...
No, I've seen him sometimes, like he's totally out of control.
How about when you guys were studying for his final?
No, he was paying attention, or at least he was acting like he was. I mean, I actually thought he was starting to get it.
Well, maybe he just choked.
No, let's face it. He just couldn't digest a whole semester's worth of calc in one night.
Well, all I know is now that he bombed out on calc and he also got kicked off the team, God knows how he's going to react.
Move it, pal. What's the matter, Mr. Pruitt? Don't you want to hear the truth about your new squeeze?
You wouldn't know the truth if it took a big old chomp out of your backside.
Well, Marty did help herself to a nibble here and there, but, you know, they weren't exactly chomps. They're more like love bites. You know what I'm saying? Marty jumped my bones tonight. I was trying to cram for my math final, and the only thing I wound up studying was her hot little bod. And it wasn't the first time that she tutored me.
Get the hell out. I'm tired of listening to your trash.
All right. Look, I'm out of here. But do tell our little playmate Marty that I stopped by, and I'll be back. And hey, pal, don't be fooled by sweet-talking women. Marty jumped my bones tonight. I was trying to cram for my math final, and the only thing I wound up studying was her hot little bod.
I didn't mean to crash your party.